It's actually just two special things that we've done for Ukes because they have this new pet shop online store. So we've done these two special collars that you can only find there, and they're for one's for like middle-sized dog and one for small dogs. Today it's just promoting this and doing an event so we can meeting people and seeing their dogs. No, I think it's a great cause. I mean, I think there's a lot of animals that don't have homes. There's a lot of animals that are badly treated, and I think it's a great company, a great foundation to support because I mean, we love animals, and it's kind of nice to see them taken care of. And there's a lot of unwanted dogs, unwanted animals. So I have a French bulldog, whose name is Chiro, and I have a fox terrier and a Jack Russell. Wink and spark. Be good to them. I mean, I think dogs give so much back to you. I mean, I think loving a dog and owning a dog before, because I never really owned a dog before, and then it's just a different kind of experience, and you realize even if you don't like them, when you actually have one and have one, you realize how much love they can give you. I mean, it's I come home and the hugest thing is to see my dog waiting at the door, and then it's like there's just a reward for taking care of them and having them, and then it's such a beautiful thing, and everyone should have a dog.
Well, I like Dsquared, and I just got back from Paris to LA, and I wanted to go out and do something in the afternoon, and my dog always wants to come out. So, and any charity that's supporting taking care of animals is a good reason to come out. This is Ava. She's 16 years old. I used to have 2 dachshunds, but she's the last remaining dachshund. So yeah, I named her. I wanted a German name since dachshunds are very German and very popular in Germany. So at the time, I was thinking German name, and I liked the name Ava, so I thought it was very old Hollywood too. Well, she's an old gal, so she sleeps a lot. But we usually go for walks around the neighborhood, and she loves a ride in the car. She goes to the nail salon with me. That's her favorite outing, is to go to the nail salon. I mean, it's just, it sickens me when people abuse animals, and I'm glad that, there's somebody standing up for their rights. And whenever I have an opportunity to give, I like to give to pet shelters. So it's important to me because, it's a shame how easily people give up their pets or lose their pets, or it's like if you get an animal, you get an animal for life, and that's what I've always felt. I'm wearing a Dsquared dress, but I put my own skirt over it because it was a little too mini for me. I don't really go for the little mini skirts. Believe it or not, even though I'm a striptease star, I get a little shy about showing too much leg in the afternoon.
I'm a huge animal lover, as everyone knows, and I always love to do my part for charity. And Much Love Animal Shelter is an amazing place where it's non-kill. So like a lot of these other places, when there's getting overcrowded, they don't do that here. So it's amazing to help, raise awareness and also money for a cause like this. I love Dsquared. I've known the boys for years, and they make amazing dresses. So it's exciting that they're going into doing things for animals because people love their pets, especially me. And you always want to, deck them out in the hottest fashion. So it's perfect. This is Peter Pan. My boyfriend just got him for me last week. He's 4 months old, and he's a teacup chihuahua. I have Tinkerbell for a very long time, so I wanted to get her a younger man since she's a cougar. So I got her Peter Pan. With the puppy, he's a baby, so it's like having a child. He's always sleeping in bed with us, and I have to get up and feed him in the middle of the night and take him to the bathroom, and it's like having a little baby, and he comes with me everywhere. He's so sweet. Favorite thing to do is just hang out in the backyard. I built this really amazing doghouse for all my puppies. So we like just to play in there, and it's life-size, so it's pretty cool to invite friends over and just play with all the dogs. He's a baby, so I try to not give him any human food. I'm sure he'll love, hamburgers one day, but for right now, he's just on baby dog food. I just think animal abuse and the things that go on are people are not really aware about unless you look into it, but there's, it's hard to even imagine, but there's so many animals out there that are getting abused every day, or not fed, or they don't have a home, or they're being put to sleep because there's no room in the shelters. So it's something that people should be aware of, and that's why it's important. I like to be part of causes like this all the time.
Seize them on land when you need.
Well, I love dogs, and I'm a big animal lover in the first place, and I think I really encourage adopting from shelters, because there's so many dogs there who are just sweet, loving, wonderful animals and just dying to come into, families and get looked after. So it seems to me to go to, breeders when you could actually save a dog. I don't know. I always like mutts the best anyway. Well, actually, these are hairy hairlesses. Usually in this breed, which is called a Cholo Squinkly, the offspring that have hair are kind of discarded, or they're not considered important. But actually, they're wonderful dogs. They're very alert, very sweet, very loyal.
Well, I love Dsquared, and we have 2 little dogs, so we wanted to come and hang out and get some cool dog collars. Well, our dogs are very stylish, so I think they'll wear it well. Well, they were my fiance's dogs before, so I inherited them. And one is a little Yorkie, and the other is a King Charles Cavalier. Get up, give them a walk, and they run around, they play, they're fun. One likes to hide this little pig ear, and he likes to play this little game, and then the other one's really rambunctious. So yeah, they're really fun.
Well, I'm a big advocate of getting dogs from rescue as opposed to pet stores, just because there's so many puppy mills and so many dogs that need homes, and so anything that kind of can bring more attention to this, I'm all about. It's great, they're designers who, they aren't afraid to push boundaries, so it's fun to be able to kind of have your dog do that too. This is Harlow, and she's a poser, and she likes to, she wants to take over. But I've had her for about 2 years, and she's a rescue, and she's definitely the queen of the household. She is, I think, 2.5, and she's a Chihuahua. But I have another rescue at home that's a German Shepherd mix. Well, both of them sleep in bed with me, and Sadie's a little bit like a toddler, and she just passes out, legs everywhere all over the bed, but Harlow will just sneak under the covers, and they'll stay in bed with me as long as I do. So we wake up, and, a couple times a week I'll take them to Runyon, and they love it. It's kind of under the radar as it is, so, anyone who's out looking for a dog, go get it at a rescue shelter, because there's so many dogs that need homes there, and you can find one that you want. You don't have to go to a pet store and pay $2,000 for a dog. You can go and save one.
It's to support Max's modelling career mainly. This is his first outing, but I see big things for him, and obviously support the rescue, and just to check it out and have fun with the other pets. Max was the name of a dog in a play that I did and it was a very dark satire about a group of people who kidnapped their landlord's dog. That might have been in the back of my mind, but I was only reminded of that when I bumped into people who years later were in the play. But it just always seems like, a dog should have a good solid name, and Max, it works for me. There's a regular meetup of Boston Terriers that happens. Well, there's a few of them all over the city when Boston owners get together and let their dogs off the leash, and that's his favorite thing for sure. There are always organizations and places to go and people that care. So if you see it and you know about it, don't despair. There's places to go. Find out, report it. Your pets can get help. Other people's pets can get help. Strays can get help. There's enough of awareness around now to turn that around. So don't be silent about stuff that you see that shouldn't be going down.
Well, they're my dogs, and it's a great opportunity for them to get all fitted out in a fashion way. Look at them. Charles has his little stud collar going now, and also all the proceeds go to an animal rescue, and so I promised I would come to this event if I could, because I'm really into animal rescues and anything to support the little babies. Both of mine are kind of rescues, so it's amazing. It's very chic. I'm dog obsessed. It's a problem. Like, I always stop people on the streets with cute dogs, and I'm like, oh, you know, petting them, and it's like a baby thing, like, you know. Yeah, so I think it's a good thing. I'm all about it. I don't really dress my dogs up, but to have luxury collars, that's okay. I think I'm cool with them having really nice collars. That's what they get. Well, Charles Dickens here, he was rescued by the Amanda Foundation. He came from a kennel in Koreatown. He was about to be euthanized the next day if I didn't adopt him, so I just took him on home, and now he's my best friend. We think he's about like 9 years old now. He's getting up there. It's upsetting to think about because they grow so quickly. And then little Ziggy, she's only 3.5. Our number one favorite thing we do, snuggle and watch TV, which we do all the time. That's pretty much my favorite activity these days, is to read in bed or watch TV in bed, movies with the dogs. But also go to the park. They get me out of the house. They get me running around. I feel guilty if I'm staying at home all day because of them. So, you know, if you're going to spend the money on a dog, really consider that you can save a dog's life. And they are so loyal and so amazing. I have no regrets getting a rescue. I mean, they give you double the love and they need you. So, I mean, it's a really rewarding thing to do. And even if you can't adopt a dog, you can give money, and, like, you know, animal cruelty is still really prevalent, and it's really sick what happens out there in puppy mills and stuff, and animal rescue is something that's close to my heart, and, you know, I've seen where the money goes, and it's a positive thing.
Well, I've actually been affiliated with Much Love previously, and it's such a wonderful organisation, and you know, they rescue so many dogs and cats and other animals every year, and I just think it's a really great cause, and I'm a big fan of Dsquared, and I think it's great that they've partnered up to release this line. I think it's very interesting and very edgy. It's great, you know. They've got a different range of styles, and my dog's rocking this edgy look here with the spikes. It's a little tough, but it's cool, yeah. Well, you know, 250,000 animals each year are euthanized, and it's really sad because for the most part they don't have anything wrong with them. It's just that they can't find any owners, and it's a really awful thing. So I would definitely encourage people to adopt if they can, and you can go to adoptapet.com, and I just think that's the way to go.
Because I adopted a dog a couple of years ago, I support all adoption charities and rescue organisations. I think it's a really great thing. There's too many pet shops and puppy mills, and you can find any dog that any breed you're after by rescuing them. So there's kind of no excuse to get them from pet shops anymore. So that's why I came to lend my support.
Well, I'm really excited. I love Dsquared so much, and I love Dean and Dan. I love the company. I love their images. I love their campaigns, and I think it's awesome that they're doing this collection of dog wear and donating all the money to charity. I mean, I'm not surprised because they've always been compassionate and generous, but I'm kind of excited. And once again, same as last night, they always have such an incredible collection of fabulous people around them. It's always so exciting. So I love that part too.